What's going on YouTube? Day back again, and today, guess what? We're building some shoulders. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so these are going to be pretty darn simple to do up. You're going to take one side of your shell here. You're going to take this piece. You want to make sure to have the notch and the pegs facing up. You're just going to peg it in like so. Taking this piece here, you want to have the grill part facing inside. Next, we're going to take the other side of the shell and place it over. You want to gently yet firmly push it together. And I found it's easier if you just kind of move this first before you end up putting the additional piece on. Next up, you're going to take one side of the armor part here, line it up with the pegs, slide it on, grab the other side, do the same thing. Next up, you're going to want to add this piece on first. Just line it up on here. Press it down firmly. Grab this piece here. You want to make sure that you have this angled part facing forward. That should slide down fairly easy like that. Grabbing this piece, flipping it over. You want to make sure and add the gray part like so. Taking this piece right here, it has two pegs on one side, one peg on the other. You want to put the one peg toward the armor piece, press it in firmly. One peg is going to go into this notch right here. One peg is going to go into that hole. Brace it on this side with your finger. Press firmly. And then that's going to move freely. Just make sure there's no binding. Doing the same on the back side. You want to take this piece, make sure that that notch right there, which is going to hold the beam saber handle, is facing out. Slide it in all the way. Grab your gray piece, line it up with the notches and the pegs. And we're just repeating the same thing that we did for the other side. Line it up. Brace it with your finger. And just press firmly. Again, testing, making sure that there's no binding. Next up, you're going to want to grab this piece right here. Press it on firmly. Grab your other side. Do the same thing. Now, as far as moving parts, you have this right here. You have this that's going to fold up. You have these that are going to kind of fold down and out. You just want to kind of put your nail right here, pull it out just a little bit because it is going to click into place. Fold it down and out. And that's what it's going to look like, all extended. Now, one of the things I do really like about these is it gives you plenty of options for adding beading. There's a little vent that's up on here that you could add some detail to. The insides are actually pretty well detailed. It could use, I think, maybe a little more panel lines on here just for accents. They look really good, but they are just a little plain and dry. So we may spruce those up. We will have to see in the future. But I like them both closed and open. Gives it a good look. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the building of this. I know it was really short, but I'm kind of doing this in sections, and then we're just going to put the whole thing together. Put the armor on. We're going to take and review the frame as it is and with just the lighting system and just do it in section by section, all in close-up detail and high def. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around with me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Otherwise, I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, YouTube.